Welcome to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. The line between a consumer wellness application and a regulated medical device has become increasingly important in the digital health space. The 21st Century Cures Act carved out specific categories of software functions that are excluded from the formal definition of a medical device, creating a class of software often referred to as non-device software. These can include software for administrative support in healthcare settings, general wellness products, electronic health records, and certain types of clinical decision support software. While this exclusion was intended to foster innovation, it also raised questions about patient safety and the appropriate level of oversight. To address these questions, the US Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, is actively seeking input. On July 14, 2026, the agency published a formal request for comments from the public on the risks and benefits associated with these non-device software functions. This is a critical step in a recurring process. The feedback gathered will directly inform the FDA's 2026 biennial report to Congress, a document mandated by law to assess the ongoing impact of these software exclusions on patient safety. This isn't a proposal for a new rule, but rather a fact-finding mission to understand the real-world performance of this software, since it was largely deregulated. This call for input affects a broad spectrum of stakeholders in the digital health ecosystem. It is, of course, highly relevant to the developers of health and wellness apps, electronic health record systems, and clinical decision support tools that are designed to fall outside the device definition. However, its impact extends to healthcare providers who use this software, patients whose care may be influenced by it, and even traditional medical device manufacturers who may be developing products that integrate or interface with these non-device functions. The perspectives of all these groups are essential for the FDA to build a comprehensive picture for Congress. The most important date to be aware of is the comment deadline, August 13, 2026. This is the final day for interested parties to submit their data, experiences, and perspectives to the official docket. The information submitted will be analyzed by the FDA and synthesized into its report. The findings of that report could have significant long-term implications. If the collective feedback highlights substantial risks or adverse events linked to non-device software, it could prompt Congress to reconsider the current legislative framework. Conversely, strong evidence of benefits and a low-risk profile could solidify the current hands-off approach, providing more certainty for developers in this space. Given the potential for future policy shifts, we recommend that companies in the digital health space take several practical actions. First, regulatory and quality teams should conduct a thorough review of their software portfolio. It is crucial to clearly identify which products or functions are classified as non-device software under the current definitions. This inventory forms the basis for any further assessment. Second, for any identified non-device software, begin to compile any available real-world data on its performance. This includes user feedback, reports of errors or usability issues, and any evidence of positive impacts on clinical workflow or patient outcomes. Having this data on hand is valuable not only for a potential FDA submission, but also for your own internal risk management processes. Understanding the true risk-benefit profile of your products is a cornerstone of responsible product stewardship, regardless of regulatory classification. Finally, we advise that you consider submitting a formal comment to the FDA before the August 13, 2026 deadline. This is a direct opportunity to contribute to the regulatory conversation and ensure your perspective is included in the dataset the FDA presents to Congress. Even if you choose not to submit, monitoring the public comments as they are posted can offer valuable insights into how competitors, users, and the FDA view the risks and benefits in your market segment. If you need assistance navigating the complexities of software classification, regulatory strategy, or preparing submissions for global markets, please check out Pure Global. Our team combines local regulatory expertise with advanced AI tools to help you access markets efficiently. For more information, including our free AI regulatory tools and global device database, visit our website. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.